Welcome back, everyone. Well, there is a really cool art show going on right now that truly is for everyone. Well, curator of exhibitions Shanna Shelby, along with artist and historian Chloe Duplessis, joins me now with more on vibrant accessibility. Good morning, ladies. It's so good to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, Shanna, super exciting. Tell us more about this exhibition.
Yeah, so Vibrant Accessibility is 3 artists, all legally blind with different conditions, and working with different media. So one, John Bramblett is based in Texas, and he's a painter. Melanie Walker is a photographer. She's here in Colorado. She's professor emeritus at CU Boulder.
Okay.
And Chloe. And so Chloe's a fiber artist, and they're all working in different media.
I love that they're all so different, all touched by art and gifted with art, but they're all so different in how they express that. Now, Chloe, your work is on display at this exhibition. That's wonderful. Tell us more about you and how you got started.
I always loved the arts. I was raised in a family that supported the arts, and it was my private joy, so to speak, my hobby. But it wasn't until about 5 years ago I was diagnosed with Stargardt disease, which is a very rare form of macular degeneration that eventually leads to blindness. So at that point in time, I spoke to my husband and I was just like, you know what, let's lean into this. We don't know what the future will be, but let's lean into this condition and pursue art full time. And the rest kind of is history. We've been creating murals in downtown Denver. We did the first I Voted sticker that had Braille and low vision colors for the city of Denver and made history last year. And that's how we connected with Shanna at the city.
Chloe, that is so inspiring. I mean, to go from a diagnosis that I'm sure is very tough to then say, hey, with the help of my husband and my family, I'm going to turn this into something great. And that's what you've been doing. What does it mean to you to have your work featured in this exhibition?
I am so proud of this show. I'm proud to come together with John and Melanie, but I'm also proud that this weekend, hopefully people will have the opportunity to see the work, to experience the actual exhibition, but also the runway show and the workshops, and just to demonstrate that you can rethink what it means to navigate disability. And we've all got something, right? So you can make the choice to show up.
That message right there is very true. And look, even myself have to remind myself, there's nothing I could do about it. Either I'm going to roll with it and make the best of it, or I'm going to sit here and be sad about it. And you, my dear, are on the right direction, and you're so beautiful and just inspiring me big time this morning. Now, I want to go back to you, Shanna. Vibrant Accessibility is more than just an art show. You've got a lot going on. You've got the runway this weekend. Tell me about all of this.
Yes, well, I have been curating exhibitions for the last 10 years for Denver Arts and Venues, and the exhibitions inspire the runway show. So fashion is accessible to a lot of different people in a different way, and so the runway show is called FashionAbility, and one of my signature models, Lexi Bader, is a double amputee, and she really inspired this particular runway show with her looks. And we are also including Rachel Levine, who's a local designer who is creating works that are sensory issues. So they're beautiful silk chiffons. And the other collection is inspired by our military disabled. And so those military looks are also paired with Melanie Walker's silk photography. And so it's really inspiring. That happens this weekend Saturday night. Get your tickets at axs.com. And then the expansion of the weekend includes workshops on Sunday, which is called Impact Day. And so Chloe is one of our featured workshop artists as well.
That is awesome. So many things to do and see. And I love that you've touched on so many levels. It's wonderful. The collaboration, by the way, is very, very neat. Thank you both for being with us today and for bringing this event to our show. And of course, you guys can be a part of this. It's FashionAbility Weekend is this weekend. You can go check out the vendor fair, the runway show, and the workshops. If you can make it this weekend, the art show will be on display through August the 27th, so you've got some time for that. You can learn more at mcnicholsbuilding.com.